Good evening, this is JP Hrisoulas, the Cranky Old Bastard, with the part 3 of my simple yet functional knife sheath. And we're going to do a recap and show you the finished sheath and discuss a few little things that pertain to this. My first 2 episodes, I did in real time the construction and tooling of the knife sheath, taking it from what I call a chimpanzee sheath to an orangutan sheath. This sheath now has been finished, dyed, and it's ready to go. Let's see if I can get a better shot there. That's pretty good. As you can see, it's been dyed black. The edges have been burnished. It's been sealed, finished up, and it's all done. And even that little bit of simple stamping gives it a little bit more character, and it makes this look finished. Like I said before, I was doing these simple sheaths for 55 years, and like I said, it just looks like a chimpanzee did it. Now it looks up that we went up a little bit more in the scale of the apes to orangutan, and if I get any better, it looks like a baboon did it, because I don't know. I'm happy with it. I hate doing leather work. I hate leather work almost as much as I hate grinding, and boy, I detest grinding, but what can I say? On the finish on this, as I mentioned in my dyeing of bone episodes, you can go several ways. You can either buy the pre-made dyes, which come in a variety of colors, and they are expensive. You expect to spend anywhere between $15 to $22 for a quart, or you can mix your own, like I do, and I use alcohol-based wood stain. Denatured alcohol is still available. It is relatively inexpensive. You can get a gallon for like $15. The wood stain powder, use 1 ounce per quart, so for a gallon you use 4 ounces. That's anywhere from $7 to $12 depending on the color. The colors I use are basically the ebony black, mahogany red, burgundy red, nut brown, and mahogany tan mahogany. There are other colors available, run anywhere from fumed oak to black walnut to birch to yellow beech to maple. Then you get into really other colors like neon green, orange, peacock blue, purple, dark blue, all these colors, rose, amethyst. This dye stuff is available, and you can mix your own colors, which is a lot more economical than buying it for a quart if you want to go that route. I strongly suggest that, because I go through about I would say 5-6 gallons of various dyes per year, but that's not only for the leather, it's also for the bone, and I do a lot of bone dyeing, and the bone does suck up quite a lot of the dye. Not as much as the leather, but it does take its toll on the volume of the dye. So I try to keep the cost low, like maintaining a higher level of quality. Now, there's nothing wrong with buying pre-made dyes if that's what you want to do, but where's the fun in that? I mean, you got to have some fun in doing this, or else it's work, right? But I like the variety that you can get. Now, using the wood stain is a little bit different than using the leather dye. You will have some residual powder of the dye stuffs on the surface, a little more than you would with the traditional leather dyes. So all you gotta do there is just buff it off with a soft cloth, and it's done. As far as sealing goes, there are numerous ways you can seal this. The most traditional way is a mixture of beeswax and neat's foot oil, or any other oil. I know people use beeswax and olive oil. I've done the beeswax and neatsfoot oil. You put it on hot and you buff it off, and it gives a very, very nice finish. But you got to be careful because it can get down into the stitching holes and come up white. So you got to be careful about that. So you don't want to go overdo it a little bit. And like I say, you put it on hot, hit it with a heat gun, just watch it suck right in there. And you know what? I think I'm going to do a video on that later on. I think I'll do that. But back to what I was saying, so just watch it suck in there, and it'll preserve the leather because the beeswax is amazing stuff. And neatsfoot oil is also pretty good. Another finish is a commercial finish called Hrisoulas. Supposedly it's an acrylic finish. You put it on, you wipe it on, and you let it dry, and it's done. I've used it. It's okay, but that is reasonably available. And if you don't want to go to the trouble or the hassle of doing the beeswax and neatsfoot oil or olive oil, that would be a good way to go about it. But all in all, like I said, I do not like doing leather work. I make no qualms about that. But like I said before, got to sell a knife with a sheath, because if you don't, it's like a tire. It's like car without tires. How you get it home? But this is a basically functional sheath. Not fancy. It's a little bit tarted up because of the stamping. I wouldn't even call this tooling. This is stamping. It's not tooling. There's no carving involved or anything. But on the whole package, here's the dagger. This is available for purchase on my website presently. I will be doing a available for purchase video here in the next day or two once I finish up this last of my personal swords. It's going up on the website. But pattern welded blade, maiden's hair pattern, bone grip, black and bone, phosphor bronze fittings, black leather sheath. Typical, nice little package here. So, anyway, that's the final installment on the simple yet functional knife sheath. I hope you got some information out of this. Like I said, my website will be on the description, as long as all of my Patreon information. If anybody has any ideas as far as my video, please email me. My contact information is on my YouTube channel. I'm running out of ideas here for various things. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Please hit the like button if you've already done so, if you like the video. Please leave a comment. I'd like to read a couple of comments every now and then. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for your time. May the wise Lord of Hrisoulas bless you and yours. Good night.